everyone. On Show Talk with Angela Butler is Paul Lamar Hunter. He's the 19th child of Miss Louise Hunter. And James, he is the child of James Sr. and Louise Hunter, and he's the 19th child of 19 natural-born children. How are you, Mr. Hunter?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you come from a family of 21, am I correct?
Yes, my mother actually had 21 natural children. There is 17 living today, 63 grandchildren, and 61 great-grandchildren.
So, are you a father also now?
Yes, I am a father of 4. I have 2 beautiful daughters and 2 sons. My 2 daughters, one is 21, the other is 18, and I have a son that's 16 and another son that's 9 years old.
Okay, all right. So I guess the greatest thing for you is being a father and leading a good example by your life and your college choices and things like that.
Yes, it is. I have to be a good example for my children.
Yes, good influence and example. That's wonderful. That's great. So, what was it like being the 19th child? I mean, I read your bio and it said that there was as many as 17 siblings in the house at one time. What was it like?
Oh, it was chaos at times, like little kids running around the house, snotty little noses, being rude, and how kids are being rude around the house, playing games with your siblings, and also there was arguments and fighting around the house, but everything was okay. It just was a normal, typical Hunter family.
Okay, all right, normal family. Okay, so do you know all of your nieces and nephews by name or not?
I know all my nieces and nephews by name, but when it comes to the great grandchildren, I do not. Because I don't see them that often.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. People scatter families sometimes. Some move to this state, some move there. I understand that. So you've been in Ebony magazine, and I read the article. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And you did a lot of wonderful things with your life, but the most important thing to me is that you have a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration. You also have an associate degree in Supervisory Management from Gateway Technical College.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So that must have took some type of determination.
Yes, it did. It took a lot of determination, and also it took a lot of focus. And I was focused. I was determined to accomplish something in the Hunter family that had never happened before. And so receiving a bachelor's degree in business administration, it was a blessing. And so I laid the foundation in the Hunter family that education is important by becoming the first child. By becoming the first child out of 21 natural children to graduate from college. Okay,
that's wonderful. So you are inspiration.
Hey, thank you.
Not just your family, but to everybody else. Young people these days, even some adults, say, "Well, I can't do this. I won't do this. I won't do this type of work. I won't try hard." But they have no excuse now, do they?
No, they do not. No, they shouldn't have to use any excuses. The most important thing that people have to do is, 1, they have to change their behaviors. And 2, they have to surround themselves with positive men and women. And 3, they have to stay hungry to learn. So if they do those 3 elements, they can become successful in life just like I am. I consider myself a very successful man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. How do you talk to your children about the family?
my 4 children, I always tell them that if they want to be successful in life is to go out and pursue an education. And so I really believe that education lays the foundation in a person's life. It will help them out in a tremendous way, because once you have it, it cannot be taken away whatsoever. And it really does open up doors for a person that has education.
Yes, I believe that. I do not have a college degree, so I've been thinking about going to a neighboring town to a college there, 2-year college. Well, it's 4-year too in some subjects, some majors. So you've been on Ebony Magazine, Amps Magazine, Austin Fit Magazine, and the National Examiner. You also have a book which is entitled No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child. So what made you write this book?
Well, I wanted to write a book that will penetrate the lives of men and women inside America and abroad. I wanted to share my experience growing up in a dysfunctional family, my experience with my father, my experience with my mother, and also with my siblings. I just wanted to share something that will impact people's lives, to say, you know what, this guy has been through a lot of adversity, a lot of trials and tribulations, but he never made any excuse. He ended up persevering in life. And I wanted to really get people, pumped up and say, you know what, there is no excuses. Let me go out here and achieve what I want to achieve in life.
Yeah, you're right. Now, the book you wrote is good. It's a really great book, and I encourage people to go out and buy No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child. Just want everyone to know that this book can be found on Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, The Nook, eBooks, the Kindle Fire, and iTunes. And Mr. Paul Hunter is available for interviews. I'm not going to give out his phone number, but I'm going to give out his email address. It's P, as in Paul, LH19OF21 And like I said, I was telling you where his book can be found at and about. So, did either one of your parents have a mental illness?
I really can't say, but if you read the book, and you would take away from that, it had to be some problems that my mom was going through, and early on in her life, because she wasn't a promoter of education. That's my mom. I love my mom, but I'm not throwing her underneath the bus or over the bridge. But parents do make mistakes. Parents are not perfect whatsoever. So my mom is a product of her environment. She's 80 years old today. She's still active today. But I think that, coming out of that, growing up in the Jim Crow system, and that's in Mississippi, that they had endured a lot, and I think it affected their behavior and their beliefs. And so if you see your mom putting you down when you have children, you're going to think it's okay to put your child down. You will think that is the norm, but in reality is abnormal.